Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Alian and today I'm going to be going through some of my favourite gameplay mods in The Sims 4. I did a previous video like this where I went through my favourite CC creators in The Sims 4, and now I'm going to go through some of my favourite gameplay mods. So these are all mods I would 100% recommend. I know I said this a lot in the last video, but I would honestly recommend all these, and I have them always in my game, so they just make it so much more alive and like just nice to play instead of sort of the boring base game gameplay. So yeah, they just spice up your game a lot. So yeah, let's get into it. So number one is a very well-known mod, and sort of a mod that just makes your life so much easier. The first like two mods I have are just ones that make your life so much easier playing The Sims and make it so much easier to play this game, because this game can be so annoying sometimes. So the first one I have is MC Command Center. So when you download it, you will see a little MC Command Center tab under your sim, or on a computer you will see this as well, and also on like profiles you will see MC Command Center as well. So when you click on it, it will have all these options, and I think MC Command Center is a mod that can be very overwhelming when you don't know what any of it is. Like, you know, what is all these settings and all this just stuff everywhere. So when you really sort of get into it, it can be a simple mod to use. I mean, MC Dresser is just changing. You can use it to change outfits like easily without having the sim actually have to, you know, do the little spinny animation for changing. And then this is just modify household and cast and sim commands, and you can set age, you can kill sims with this, you can teleport sims, you have lots of different settings in this. You have MC cheats, which is, you know, funds, happiness, you can make moodlets appear, you can do a lot with this with MC, and I don't even use most of this stuff. Like, yeah, I haven't even got into really what this mod is like about. But yeah, you have MC Pregnancy, which is one where you can start a pregnancy without even going through the whole try for baby process. You can do relationships, you can add relationships, you can, you know, set relationships, you can clear all relationships. So it's just really helpful for anyone who does a lot of storytelling, especially if you do YouTube. I would definitely recommend it because it just makes life so much easier. But also, like, if you're just playing your regular game, it can just make it so much easier to do a lot of stuff. And yeah, it can add to a lot of gameplay as well, because it has story progression with sims you're not even playing with, which I know the base game does have now. But before that, it was very helpful to have that feature without, you know, the Sims team doing it. So it's a very, very good mod to have. The second mod I have is, again, one that makes life just so much easier playing this game. I mean, this one is something that I would really, really recommend. It saves me time and time again. I mean, I literally do not know how I play this game without this mod. So the next one I have is UI cheats. So it's pretty self-explanatory. It's UI cheats. You can cheat the UI, which is what is around here. It's not the game, it is the UI. So we have, say she has the cooking skill here, and I want her to be better at cooking. I can just go in here and set it to level 7, and then boom, she's level 7 at cooking. You can set the game time, which I would say does sort of mess up your game a bit. I will say that. I mean, I've tried it in a different save, and it does sort of, it's you know, it fiddles with the game. So I wouldn't recommend it one time. My sim just like died. So I mean, you know, wouldn't really recommend that one. But you can change the weather, which can be really, really helpful for, again, story purposes, or if it's just like raining every day and you just don't want it to rain, then just put it sunny, and then you're all good. So yeah, this one is really, really helpful. You can cheat your money and the amount of money you have, your bits and pieces from Eco Lifestyle and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just a really helpful mod to have, and I, you know, would definitely recommend it. I think you can also say she has a painter aspiration. Say I wanted her to already have painted, start 3 paintings while inspired. I can just put like right click that, and then it will have checked it. Also with the skills, that is right clicking it. So you just right click something and then it comes up with this. So yeah, it's definitely a very helpful mod to have. You can also make moodlets go away, and there's so much to do. You can make your needs go up and down by just clicking it. So that's down, that's up. So yeah, I really wanted to mention this mod because before I had this mod, I literally did not know how to use it. Like when I saw people in videos doing this and this, I had no idea what they were doing. I was like, is that a game feature or something? But yeah, UI Cheats is an amazing mod and is so helpful for so many reasons. And yeah, I love it. I could not live without it. Now we are getting more into the gameplay mods that sort of affect your gameplay a lot, and not just, not just cheating stuff, I guess. So the first sort of gameplay that very much affects your gameplay is Wonderful Whims. Now, I know a lot of you may also know Wonderful Whims. It is an amazing mod. Also, I had the welcome wagon is here. Guys, please go away. Please, guys, just go away, please. Okay, I'm just gonna. They can go away. They can go away. So this is Wonderful Whims. So this will also come up as a little thing when you have it in your game. It will just come up with a little menu here, and it has woohoo setting, pregnancy settings. So this is very much a sort of very realism mod. It adds stuff like periods and protection, relationship, adds like little traits. So as you can see here, she's an artist and a caregiver. That is from Wonderful Whims, and it sort of just adds to your Sims a lot. I really think these traits add a lot to your Sims, and they just make it so like you can sort of have like more traits without having, more traits in the game. You can just give them all, caregiver and artist, and it's cute. I really like it, and everyone has different ones. So he's a jester and a lover. So yeah, I would really recommend this for so much, like, it's just so realistic, and it has like a whole period cycle, and it has a little thing on the phone, and you can go get fertility treatments and tanning, go to the tanning salon, and go to the Wonderful store and check the period tracker. Like, there's so much to this mod. I can't even go into it like fully now because there is just so much to the mod. And yeah, it's definitely one, if you want a realistic game, that I would highly recommend. As you can see here, this is a really good example of the mod. It says Jester Personality Archetype hint. Micah Sotelo shows signs of the Jester Personality Archetype. So as you can see, she can see that he has this personality, and it sort of affects how compatible they are as well. So yeah, I would just really recommend it. And yeah, if you really want a realistic, real game, sort of thing, then I would highly recommend this. Number 4 is actually a bit more of a, cheeky mod. I'm gonna get her to pour a drink right now. So this mod is base mental alcohol, which basically makes your Sims able to get drunk. And this is a mod that I really love, because it is so like just realistic. I hate that in the Sims, like the Sims just don't get drunk. They just drink so much and then they never get drunk. Like, that just doesn't happen. That's not how it works. You can't just drink loads and then nothing ever happens, So now she has had a drink. You can see here she is tipsy from drinking. Ophelia is feeling slightly in a break. I don't even know what that's. It doesn't matter. I can't read. So yeah, she can become. She's like tipsy right now, and then if she has another drink, or it depends how long your Sim takes to get drunk, but most of the time it's about 2 or 3 drinks, and then it will have another little one that says drunk. I love this mod so much, like, especially if I want my Sims to go out for the night. Like, it's so annoying when they just don't react to alcohol at all, and like nothing happens. So yeah, this one's really good. There is a more like adult one with this, not with this mod, I don't have it in my game, But there's a whole base mental drugs section, which if you do get that one, then it does come with this mod like included in it. Yeah, I don't have that one, but yeah, both of them like are really cool and good mods. But yeah, I just have the alcohol one because I just prefer that. I just prefer having it so they just can get a little bit drunk, and I think that's very, very realistic and cool, and just yeah, and also they can get addicted to alcohol, which is a really cool thing. So you have sort of consequences for drinking alcohol instead of it, in The Sims it's just like drinking juice. The next one is a bit more of like a family mod, bit more of a, family gameplay if you're into sort of family gameplay like I am. So this one is Woohoo Wellness. So I'm going to be using, so as you can see here, it has pregnancy and family and it has relationship wellness. This is from the same thing. This is from Woohoo Wellness. So this is, you can get like things from Woohoo. And it's really, I find it really fun to play with because it's like, you can get like infections, blah, blah, blah. It's really, really fun to play with because you're just like, yeah, it just adds to the drama. And then you have this whole thing, you have like fertility, you can like evaluate fertility and define your pregnancy wish. So you can see here, she would actually be happy to have a child, and then he would also be happy to have a child. So yeah, they have like different ones. They can be not want to have a child, or like neutral to having a kid. So yeah, so I'm actually going to use one of my other mods, MC Command to make her pregnant. So let me make her pregnant real quick. So I have just made her pregnant right now. So she is now pregnant. We can see, well, it's not here. Let me just get her to have a pregnancy test. Let me just get her, no, not fertility awareness test. Anyway, so now that she's pregnant, we should have a lot more interactions to do with pregnancy and family, or maybe not. Maybe my game is just not going to work right now. Maybe it's not going to work. Hang on, I know how to do this. They need to woohoos. Try for pregnancy with Ophelia. Here we go. See what I mean? This is why you need good mods, man. This game is so broken. Okay, so I'm gonna get them to woohoo real quick, just so we can take a pregnancy test, just so I can test out this mod. Oh my god. Here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Great, guys. Good job. I guess. I don't know. Oh no, no protection was used. This is also the mod, actually. This is a good way to show this mod. So this is also Woohoo Wellness. So you have like protection and stuff. So now she can go for the pregnancy test. Oh my god, no, she's pregnant. I had no idea. That is crazy, man. I'm gonna get him to just ignore their outfits, by the way. I haven't done any of their other outfits, so they're just wearing random stuff. Oh my god, Ophelia is pregnant. Also, it changes the notification. So as you can see here, it just says Ophelia is pregnant, whereas like normally it will say something different, I believe. So we are going to go over, and this is also another thing. They have a new interaction, which is share big news. I know that is in the actual game, but this has a different reaction thing. So basically, your Sims partner can have different reactions to being pregnant. So we'll see what he thinks here. So she's actually told him she's pregnant, and he seems happy. He seems super happy. So he's like, big news, ecstatic after hearing about a new family member. So he's super, super happy about it. So yeah, and then she's happy that he's happy. Yeah. Ophelia's partner was delighted. So now they are super happy to have a kid. And then now, oh god, this is a lot of talking. We can go to pregnancy and family, and there are so many more interactions. Like, you can go to early parenthood classes, you can go to birth classes, you can get an abortion, you can go buy something for the upcoming baby. Like, there is so many things. You can discover the baby's birth gender. There is so much. There is so much stuff. Like, it is actually crazy. And then we have also some more interactions with your Sims partner. So you can go here to pregnancy and family. We can organise to provide for the baby, offer to go to early parenthood class, enthused about pregnancy, ask to accompany to abortion, ask if Michael wants children, and then we can worry about putting on baby weight. We can actually, this is another good thing for drama, because we can actually say, we can tell Micah he didn't father Ophelia's child, which is a lie, which I find is really, really cool. Like, imagine telling your Sims partner that they're actually not the father, even though they are. Like, hello, that is just drama in itself. And then also you can tell that he fathered Ophelia's child, which is the truth, which will also work. Like, imagine if they, like, both of them sort of weren't very, like, faithful to each other, and then they were like, well, I hope it's not mine, and then it was, and then you have to, like, tell them. It's great for that. They can also talk about the baby broom decoration. There is just so much stuff. Honestly, I think this is my favorite mod ever. It's just so good. Like, it's so good. It is so good. And then it also has this whole makeup and breakup thing, which is really cool. You can, like, separate permanently, separate like angrily. You can demand a temporary separation. Like, there is so much stuff that is so cool. But that is a really cool mod. I just really, like, love it, especially when one of my Sims is pregnant. It just helps, like, story wise and just, like, realism wise in the game, because not everyone is gonna, like, love having a kid. Like, I feel like in the actual game, like, there's just no other reaction other than happy to having a child. So I thought this one was really cool, that it's just, like, you know, it's just, you know, there's different reactions and not everyone is going to be super duper happy. So yeah. The sixth mod I have is actually the ultrasound scan mod by Little Miss Sam. So this one is really cool. I'm just going to use MC Command Center, which is another thing you can do, which is change the pregnancy phase. So I'm going to change her to her second trimester, so we can do this. So she is now in her second trimester, and I'm going to go to the travel, I believe. And here, under the travel section, you will have visit a gynecologist. So it will take 75 simoleons, you can go with your partner, but it basically makes it so you can go get an ultrasound, which is super cool. I love this mod so much. It's so realistic, and also I find that it's really cool because I don't have Get to Work, so I can't actually go to the hospital and get a birth certificate with my sim. So I find that this mod is just really helpful in having that, like, certificate almost, that, like, memorabilia of when a baby is, like, born or, like, almost born, I guess. So now she is back from the gynecologist appointment, and we can see in her inventory we have a little ultrasound scan. So you can do a little, like, gender reveal thing, so it will tell you the gender and the number of the babies. But it just looks so cool. Like, look how cool that looks. So obviously, as you can see, she's having one baby. So yeah, it's really cool. And then we can hover over it and it will say, the patient named above is pregnant with one baby. It will most likely be a girl. And I find this so cool. Like, it's so realistic. I love this mod. It's so cool. And just something, like, so simple like that, to just go and get an ultrasound. It's just, I love it. I literally love it so much. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite mods as well. It's so good. It's so good. The final mod I have on my list is a super cute mod, which I have loved since the day that I got it. It is just so adorable. So you will see here that Micah and Ophelia are cuddling in bed, and I think this is so cute. Like, oh my god, I love this for my sim couple so much, because I feel like it's so unrealistic when they just, like, sleep on opposite sides of the bed. Like, that just doesn't, people don't sleep like that like every single day. People don't just sleep in their designated, like, sides of the bed. So as you can see, they are just bed cuddling, and it's so cute, and I love it so much. Like, look at them. Yeah, and it's just another cute interaction for, like, sim couples, and I love it. I love it so much. I also think this is where I'm going to leave this video off. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little cute mods showcase, and I hope you found something that could be added to your game to make it just that little bit more realistic, because I know it can be like the base game can be a little bit, you know, boring at times and just feel like really like sort of fake in a way. So I think all these mods just make it so much more realistic and so much more just like fun to play with. And I know it can be like really cool to get some new mods to like just spice your game up, because it can get really repetitive without mods to do it. And I honestly couldn't live without any of these mods. And yeah, I don't know how people play without mods. Like, if you play without mods, props to you, because I could never. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to subscribe if you are new. I just hit 200 subscribers, which is so crazy. I may be doing a Q&A, maybe a Q&A. That could be cool, but you guys need to give me questions, and that'll be a bit awkward if I just post, hey guys, doing a Q&A, and then no one gives me questions. That would be kind of funny though. But anyway, thank you guys so much for 200 subscribers. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little mods video. And yeah, I hope to see you again soon. If you did like this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!